And we're live. Are we live? Okay, microphone seems to be, oh yeah, I got to do the audio test. Okay. Let me just make sure of that. Right, sound check. Just wait for that. That's all right. What I'll do is I'll keep the headphones off. Down. Hair is that's actually quite tiny compared to how it was this morning. Right. Let us share the stream. At everyone live now. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I'm going to have to stay to this screen. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's actually kind of bright. I was pardon me. I was hoping YouTube's light mode. Why is that not here? I changed it for the other ones. We can get rid of this then. Appearance, dark theme. Yeah, we don't need that. We just need to keep this one. Brick Ships 1912. Hello, good to see you. I wonder how many people are going to tune in for this live stream. When was the last live stream? It's has definitely been a good long time. Only a month ago. Well, 2 months ago actually. Yeah. Let's Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through that later. Right, I'll give it a few moments for people to appear. Let me just double check my notes. Oh. Make sure I've got everything there. There's definitely those ones. I'm not doing that one anymore either. Right. Well, I suppose people will come in due time. We need to get on with it. So I don't know how long this live stream is actually going to be going on for. Normally these are an hour, but I might just get through everything. This could be a half an hour stream. I really don't know. So the idea was I was going to do a vlog update going over some things, basically this format, but I thought, why not live stream it? Because I haven't done a stream in a while. Lucian, my goodness, hello, good to see you. I actually made it to a stream. It's been a solid minute. Yeah, about 2 months actually. Well, since the last stream at least. I'm hoping you can hear me okay. I've got the webcam and the microphone plugged in. It's a bit awkwardly positioned as always, but yes, this is as good as I can really make it. Yeah, so how are you doing? I suppose we can give it another moment, see if anyone else wants to tune in. Why is that? Okay, that's bugged out a bit. Okay. Yes, so I have a list of things. Basically, I'm going to go over the update post I made a while back. Because there are some things to make known. There are some things I basically want to get off my chest. Some good, some bad. But, oh, pardon me. It is always worth doing a video format version of this because it would definitely help to allow more people to see it. So let's go over the list of things I have to go on about. I should probably turn off Facebook, get rid of the notification sound. There we go. I'm good, a bit late where I am. Well, it could be worse. Supposed to happen an hour ago as well, but the thing is, I'm waiting for a parcel to arrive. I made a fat Britlink order today. I made the order Sunday. I think I made it Sunday. Yeah, I made the order Sunday. Asked for next day delivery. It's being shipped. It's arriving basically any moment now. Dad's downstairs, thankfully, so he's going to be able to actually get the parcel when it shows up. If it shows up during the stream, I can't afford to miss the parcel, and I can go into why in a moment. So let's get on with what's new. First of all, this weekend gone was Bristol Brick Show, my club's biggest Lego show of the year. And it was a lot of fun. It was a very, very good weekend. I brought, if I actually figure out how to do this, there we go. The wrestling belts made a return to a Lego show. This is their second outing. And they got a lot of reception. A lot of people looked at them, stopped to see them, let me talk to them about them. And that was really, really good. I'm so, so happy about that. That has given me confidence to take these belts to shows in the future. So in March will be Bristol Comic Con, where Gertslug will be taking part of again, which is the fourth time they've done it. Because I think the first one was 2021, because that was in June, I think, that year. But yes, I will be taking the belts to Comic Con. Can't wait to bring them because it's going to be such a good fit. I reckon there's going to be a lot more people who will recognize the belts there because, of course, Comic Con, that sort of theme. Yes, of course. Also, when it comes to the belts, we may as well. Do we want to go? Yeah, let's go into that straight away because this is actually a really good thing. So first of all, let me keep onto this screen. Need to be very careful here because this one is fragile. So belt number 5 has been built. I've got 3 belts here. I got one on my lap. So where's the other one? Of course, if you saw the previous mock showcase video, that championship belt was a present for a fellow clubmate. And of course, I'm going to be building loads more. I am a fan of wrestling after all. So I made Ted DiBiase's $1 million championship. I hate this angled wall so much. It makes it so awkward to show stuff. But yeah, this is one of the funkiest things I've ever made out of Lego. It's so stupid, but oh my god, it was so popular as well. Ah, yes. So, the idea of this belt is very simple because it was a gimmick. Well, it's a gimmick altogether. The idea of this belt, I'm going to have to hold it sideways, which is really stupid. Again, you can see my head bumping there. Yeah, very restricting, which is not good. So, of course, this is a gimmick in of itself. The wrestler Ted DiBiase failed to win the World Heavyweight Championship, so he basically commissioned his own wrestling belt, all within the storyline, of course. This was WWE's own thing, and this was basically his belt. I think 3 other people have held it: Virgil, LA Knight, and Cameron Grimes. I think it was only that's 4 people ever to hold. It's a proper championship. It was something that was won. But I thought, you think about, what do I want to make next? And I thought of this, and I thought, you know what, let's go for it. It's going to be absolutely amazing. So once the vlog is done, and assuming the parcel I'm waiting for hasn't arrived yet, I'm going to get on and film the mock showcase video for this belt straight after this live stream. Oh, yes, it was great fun to do that. I shall talk about that more in the mock showcase video, of course. Oh, very gassy this morning. Speaking of the belts, just to stick on to that before we go back to Bristol Brick Show highlights, I am going to be making a community post later on. I need to actually make a graphic for this as well. I have officially started taking commissions. Yeah, commissions is something I've been toying with when it came to the trains. I was never confident about it because I wasn't too sure if, because, the trains, they're not motorized, they've got certain details. Do I do this? Or do it this way? But the belts are very different in the fact that they're full-sized items. They don't even have to be of the WWE theme. It could be like donut eating champion. It could be something completely gimmicky and themed, whatever else. So I've got 2 belts commissioned already. One of them I am currently in the process of getting on with. I'm waiting for parts for that first belt today. That's that order. And the second one is in line, basically. So yeah, I am very excited to get on with that because that means more money for me, of course. That allows me to make some more models. I will be doing a mock showcase. I have to do a video on them because of course I do. It's good to be able to get my work out there, and if people want more commissions, that'll be a lot of fun to be able to do. I know what wrestling belts I want to make for myself after these commissions. I know exactly what I want. So the funny thing is, I looked at these 3 and I looked at the one that I made as a birthday present. And I thought to myself, I kind of want to keep it because there's a line of belts I want to make. And then I rediscovered these other belts that I'm actually going to be making. And I thought, you know what? That materialistic desire to want to have that belt. Like, again, it's something I made. So there's a side of me that's like, I would love to just, I wish I could keep it, But no, that's all out the window now. I know exactly what I want. It's not necessarily in line with these. I've been thinking about modifying this one to kind of fit what I'm going to be making. But the next 6 belts after, so I got 2 commissions, and then I got 6 belts I'm going to make for myself. It's going to be the best. I so cannot wait to make them. And I'm not going to say anything else about them until all 6 are built. I will have the showcase videos lined up, ready to go back to back. I'm going to make a lot of wrestling fans kind of jealous, a lot of Lego fans a bit confused. But yeah, I know what I want to make next. So that's everything regarding the belts. So the belts are becoming more of a priority. Again, I've been a wrestling fan for almost 16 years now. Making these has been so much fun. So let's get on with the Bristol Brick Show highlights before we move on to other Lego things. So yeah, it was a very good weekend. On the Saturday, of course, I was by my display talking to a lot of people about the models I brought with me. I did get a bunch of, well, I lie actually. I got a couple of pictures. How many pictures? It's really not that many because again, on Saturday I was glued, kind of glued to my display. And on Sunday, a special someone came along, and I spent the entire day with that special someone. So I didn't really get a chance. Well, I got 3 pictures on Sunday. There was no filming, it was again. Last year I vlogged everything, and I could have done that, but at the same time, it's nice not holding my phone up all the time just to get something for a video. It's good. Again, I'll post a few pictures of what I've got, and that's a much nicer, slower pace. I'm really loving that. However, I did say I wanted to do interviews with Gertlug members who had the displays. Sadly, with the inadequate preparation on my behalf, I was not able to get any of those interviews out. And I'm so gutted about that because I had it all mapped out in my mind. I knew how I wanted to do it, but I didn't have any kit, basically. I can feel a sneeze coming. My eyes are watering. Ooh. I'll put that tissue there just in case. But yes, I'm so, because I was so hyped to be able to do it. There was people that had a lot of interest as well. So yeah, I mean, I'm really annoyed with myself that I haven't been able to make that happen. But at the same time, it was never going to happen with how I just didn't prepare for it. It's a real shame. I did ask some club members if they had kits, like camera kit, basically. I did have a few people come forward, which was very good. But at the same time, I couldn't. It was such a small window for when I started the idea. There was no way in hell I was ever going to get that done. And yeah, so sadly, those are actually going to be off the list. Do I actually have that written down up here? Not really. That can fuck off. That can not swear. Oops. Well, yeah, whatever. Let me get rid of those two. Yeah, so get rid of them. Okay, I didn't have that written down at all. Get rid of them. Right, okay, that's fine. So, yeah. Sadly, no LEGO interviews, and that's a real shame. Speaking of LEGO, of course, we need to stick to the subject. LEGO trains, yeah. A lot of people came to my channel for LEGO train. Do bear with me 1 second. Ugh. The sneeze left, not going to happen, but the runny nose decided to still happen anyways. Yes, so, trains. Remember when I did that? It's pretty good. It was a good time. But I still don't have any desire to go back to making LEGO trains. Yeah, really. So it's I know what I want to do now. So if I ever go to a LEGO show in the future where I display trains, I've still got my super train station built up. That's still in the box. I've taken off all the road plates, but I can work with that. I can make something out of that. So that would be my display. I'll just have blank track, just standard, 2 loops of track going around on the tables. I could fill the inner space of the table with more models, I suppose. And yeah, that will basically be the display. That's the layout going forward. I don't want to make any more layout stuff because it was so exhausting. That's pack up time I don't want to faff around with. And yeah, I'm not making any more trains. I've scrapped some a few weeks ago. I might even scrap a few more. I don't know if I will, but again, I've 99% moved on from trains. It's something that a lot of people won't want to hear. But the good side to this is I made a post a while back basically saying I've got 3 more LEGO Train Mock Showcase videos on the way. And I posted the thumbnails so you do know what they are. My rebuilt models of Thomas, Duck, and Oliver. So they should hopefully get some good attention. I'm really looking forward to that. So Lucien in the chat says, did you manage to sell the Locus in the end? No, none of them sold. And I'm really gutted about that because that could have been good money. So instead they got scrapped. It was nice to have the parts back, but still, it could do with a bit of change, I would have bought one if it wasn't on the other side of the planet. Yeah, I mean, I think there was a way to get it shipped to the other side of the world without any kind of problems. But the annoying thing is, I discovered that way later after scrapping the models. Because in my mind, again, with how I've always shipped stuff, sending something, well, being in the UK, if you're going to send something outside of the UK, it's going to be a bit difficult because of import fees and again, you know why. Surely you know why. Something about a vote in 2016. But yes, I found another way to be able to ship things internationally without, well, potentially without any of that faff, but the cost, of course, would be way more expensive. So, yeah, I mean, I could have done so if I knew that option existed, but I can't do anything about that now. But, well, with the trains, of course, I can't do anything about the trains. But if you want a belt commission, I should be able to get that shipped internationally, just as long as it fits in the box that I'm predetermined to get. So what models did I scrap? Let's see. I scrapped all the models that were up for sale. Both P2s, the Princess Royal, Henry Gordon, James, Busy James, Daisy, Mavis got scrapped. Devious Diesel got scrapped. There was a couple of Thomas characters that went. What else was there? Because it was basically just Thomas characters that went. But we can find out which ones. Yeah, so Mavis, Ryan was scrapped, Neil was scrapped, Stanley got scrapped. Hero did here? Yeah, I think I scrapped Hero as well. My green LBSE Thomas got rebuilt along with the normal Thomas, so that's still here. I kept Salty, kept Bill and Ben and Emily, of course. The Express Coach is still there. Yeah, so that was all the models. Australian Post will destroy any Lego mailed through them. They don't, like, even if you wrap the post with fragile tape, they just won't care, will they? That's the one thing I don't like, because the parcel service I discovered that could handle international shipping without any kind of bumps in the road. The box, so I'm given a box of a certain size. So basically it's DHL. And with where I'm able to actually send it, I'm given a box of a certain shape. And that costs a certain amount to send, depending on where it's going. I can't put any tape on it. I cannot put any fragile notices on it. I can't do anything to modify the box, which is frustrating, because that means people who are going to handle this don't understand what they're handling. So I would have to put so many layers of foam and protection around the item, which I would do anyways. But once it's out of my hands, it's yeah. I hate that. I hate that so much, which is why when I ship domestically, there's less frustration and worry about that. Yeah. They'll do their best to make sure anything fragile is beaten to a pulp. Oh, dearie dear. Well, even then, shipping from the UK to Australia, it's going to take a long while. Yes, so that's basically Lego trains sorted. The belt commissions checked. The last thing really on the list is the Lego cars. So let me go grab a few cars that I've made recently. Oh, hang on. Let's grab this one. Oh, I know which one. Where is it? There it is. So, I have been making some more Lego cars. The main 30 have been filmed. Of course, those profiles are out there on the interwebs. I have 1, 2. So I've got 8 more cars built up at the moment. Ooh, let's move closer. There we go. So I've got 8 cars built up at the moment. I've bought some more sets to turn into more cars. I'm hoping to make maybe 4 more if I'm lucky. I need to make sure I've got the right inspiration. But yeah, I mean, I've been really enjoying making cars. So I've been having some more fun with the outlandish design side of things. So here is one of them. Oh yes, this is up there as an absolute favorite. The futuristic design is just, it worked. I'm so happy that this works. The engine in particular, the engine block, look at how stupid that is. I love it. So this is one of 4 cars that are parts of a new faction I've made for this little car garage scene. And yeah, I mean, it's up there as one of my favorites. I'm so happy that this came together in the way that it did. I don't understand how it came together this well, but it but it did. Oh yes. This is weird in the sense that I know which ones are actually I have my all-time favorite, which is the GT5 the GT-V8, which is Illidan's car, because that has some personal history. But when this was made, oh boy, this is up there. So the latest car I made, so that was basically car number 31. Car number 38, the last car I've made, is this one. Now, I bought this window piece from Bricklink. Just, let's see if I can make something with it, And it's from a Nexo Night set. But this kind of came together and allowed me to use this window piece. And, it's so stunning in a way where I've been able to learn a few more techniques and make this shape. That gap between the red and the white, that's something I wanted to do, and that actually works, satisfies me really well. So yeah, 2 futuristic-y looking cars. Just yes, I'm so happy to see that these are taking off, and I can actually build a lot of cars in different designs and freelance them in this style, because that means I've not lost my creative touch. Yes, and they will be going to a Lego show in just under 2 weeks. So December 3rd is my next Lego show. Yeah, already, but that's pretty good. It's more so a bit of a festival, but they've got Lego displays there. So I'm going to be bringing the car garage. At long last, the car garage scene is going to a Lego show. And I'm going to have 38 cars on display somehow. But it's going to be an absolute blast. I'm so looking forward to that, because it means I get to get them out for the first time properly. It's going to be fun. It's going to be absolutely fun, and I cannot wait. So, yeah, that is basically everything. The Bristol Brick Show highlights, check. The belt commissions, check. I will go over that one more time. The trains are basically done for. The cars are kind of taking over. But me being a wrestling fan, I am absolutely enjoying this new lease on Lego. This kind of creativity. Love it so much. Right, hang on. Let me do it there. Here we go. Need to wipe my nose again, but I'm not going to do it on camera this time. Yeah, there we go. Right, so that is basically everything. Yes, so the belts. Just to go over it one more time. I'm a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan for 16 years. I've been building Lego for probably the same amount of time. Earlier in the year, after I finished building with Lego trains, I kind of decided to put that on hold and enjoy making other things. So when I made this first belt, it allowed me to understand some more creativity in what I actually want to make with Lego. Then this was made, then this was made, and then this was made. So after taking these to a massive Lego show, I have made the decision to accept commissions for belts. So they could be from any theme, anything you like. Again, they could be WWE, UFC. It could be something that's very themed and gimmicky. Again, earlier in the stream, I used the example of Donut Eating Champion, just something like that. It could be whatever you want, whatever kind of theme. I would need reference images, of course. But yes, I've got 2 commissions underway already. And this excites me a lot, because this is the same level of energy I've had when I was getting into trains, when I was making them 8 studs wide, and kind of discovering this whole new thing in how to build them. And again, this is something I absolutely love. So I'm very excited and very happy with this. If you know anybody who would like a wrestling belt made out of Lego, then tell them to get in touch with me. I will make a proper official community post on the channel later on, as well as in Discord. I'm going to try and sell it out a little bit as well. So yeah, fun times are ahead. Train times are not ahead. They are basically done. I'll have to make another post about that as well. I'll talk about that in the new year once the final showcase videos are out there. So they are let me just make sure I got this right. So December 2nd, 6th, and 10th will be Duck, Oliver, and Thomas respectively. Those showcase videos are on the way. And that will basically bring the Lego train side to Luke Triton to a bookend of sorts. The Triton Lego Railway will not be disappearing, but for the life of me, I do not know when I'm going to build another train. I don't have that passion anymore. That's gone. What I'm going to do next year, probably more of these, let's be honest, because again, I know what I want to build. So yeah, thank you all ever so much for tuning in. This was only a half an hour stream, but the idea of this was not so much for it to be a stream. It was the vlog update I wanted to make, but instead of having to go through the whole editing process, it's a live stream. It saves having to do the editing anyway, and it's uploaded straight away, so that's pretty good. Even if you scrap everything, surely you keep the Emerald Champion. I'm going to keep all the Giants. I'm going to keep all the Thomas characters. Like, I'm not going to really scrap anything else. I don't see myself wanting to scrap any more of the trains that I've got. There's a lot of layout stuff I still need to go through and scrap. Again, the Superstation is basically what's going to stay, if anything. I don't see myself really expanding that either, which is, again, that's still fine. But yeah, I won't know until we get to the future. So thanks again for tuning in, everyone. I hope a lot of people see this. Make sure you share this around and let people know that this is the update that people need to see. It's good to do a live stream again. It's got to be said. I say this I think I've said this for the past few streams now. But again, this is one of those things where personal events have been taking place to where I don't really have time or priorities for live streams like this. And I don't exactly have that desire to come back and do live streams. These could be spontaneous like this, and I'd honestly be okay with it. I know you won't be okay with it, but this is just what the channel state is like at the moment. So yeah, I mean, we're getting there. We are moving on. You know, things won't stay the same forever. As much as we would love it to, that's not how the world works. I'm going to go now because I'll be saying goodbye and repeat myself for the next 5 minutes if I don't. So yes, thanks for everyone who has tuned in. Thank you to everyone who is watching the VOD of this, because again, this is a very big update. And I will see you all. Am I going to get that video? Yeah, I should have a video, one more video out before the December 2nd Lego Train special. So yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I shall see you all very soon. Very soon. Voice break there. I shall see you all very soon. That's better. Take care, folks.